What is your end goal in your professional journey? How would you describe your professional goals? Don't tell me a VP or a CEO, but to become that CEO, you have to have that mindset right from the day you started this journey. As CEOs, they don't work, they create. Okay, be a CEO of your own thoughts first. Okay, or whatever designation you want to achieve in your professional life, right? Be that in your mind first, and then start your journey. Okay, and if you don't have a goal yet, get one, please. Otherwise, it's fine if we have started, right, without a name, without a goal, but we have to find it, right? Find it now, or else we will end up pulling each other, because there would be that feeling of jealousy if we don't have a goal of our own, right? We'll be looking at others then, right? Others' achievements, and which will not be taking us anywhere. Your goal can be anything, right? It can be a good and harmonious family, okay, a perfect job, a perfect life full of happiness, full of people around you, a millionaire or a billionaire, $1 million car, Lamborghini, Merc, Hummer, anything, right? It can be anything. A beautiful home with a private beach, that's one of my wish, okay? Or you want to live alone. So, but you have to have a goal first, even if it's personal or professional. We'll keep personal separate as of now, but we'll be talking about that later. But right now, we're just talking about professional goals, right? What exactly and how exactly you would describe your professional goal? See, it can be any goal, right? Or vision, but if your goals are not tied back to your actions, whatever you're doing in your lives, right, you're not going to get anywhere, right? And you are being forced actually to accept the harsh reality of life. Though acceptance is good, but accepting your own defeat by getting lost in the middle of a chaotic world is not the right thing to do, right? We all understand the competitive nature of our employment industry, and how it takes, what all it takes, because I've gone through all those things, right? Wise men described, some of the wise men, they described a person without goal like donkey, right? We put everything on them, and don't misunderstand the word donkey, because it is written in our holy books as well, okay? Every being is unique, even donkey is unique, okay? Every being is unique, and they have got their unique traits, right? Which everyone can learn from them, right? For example, a donkey helps us to understand, no matter how much load we get in our lives, in our professional journey, the job is to move on. So take this as a trait from them, take that quality, and like, we should not stop. That's what a donkey teaches us, and we consider donkey as an abusive word, which is not the right thing to do in my world, okay? A dog who can sleep like a dog, and be yet so alert in their sleep as well, right? So be alert. It's a trait to be taken from a dog as well, okay? Because there's learning which is being given to us by every being on this planet. A lion or a tiger shows us how to grip, right? It's a trait. Once they catch hold their prey, right? So they won't leave. So that's a trait of a lion, right? And last, but not least of the examples, an elephant, right? What trait an elephant has, right? Be in your own world. It does not matter what other people are saying or thinking about you. You just have to ensure only one thing: do not harm anyone. Live in your world, but do not harm anyone. Don't pull each other, otherwise you'll keep on pulling, and you'll be just like a Kathputli in everybody's hands, right? If you want to be a CEO, coming back to the goals, if you want to be a CEO, start creating. These are all petty things which will pull you down. towards your professional journey, right? See, no being on this planet is perfect. We all know that, right? But we should always be open to learn from each other, right? And this is the reason why I gave these 3-4 examples of not belonging to human race, but still they're teaching us something in our lives, right? And each of us should believe and in learning, so we can become what we thrive for, right? Learning will be a continuous process. Don't stop it ever. I'm not talking about the exams or something like that, because that whole schooling system and the education system is a different topic altogether. Your aim is just to evolve each day and experience what the nature has given to us. Okay, and understand this from one single fact: laws of nature works equally for all. Right? It's not separate for me. It's not separate for you. It does not works on individual basis. Right? It works equally for all. It depends on us how we want to utilize all the abundance of resources available to this mankind since we were born. Think of a child, nothing but still happy. Why? Because a child's aim is just to be happy, to remain happy. They do not think anything else, or what we people call as opportunities in our real world, right? A child does not care about any of the opportunities. You also know that if you're a father, if you're a parent, or you have seen kids in your extended families, in your families, your relatives, your friends circle, you must have seen kids, right? They don't care about any opportunities like this, right? They only care about their happy faces, right? They want that happiness in themselves, and they want to give that as well, right? They want to live in present, right? Because whatever has happened, like previous day, they don't carry that in their bags, right? They live in present, and they just move on. They cry because they want to be happy, not because they did not get a chocolate or a candy or ice cream, right? They don't cry like that. Now, why does this happen? Because they were uneducated from the harsh realities of life, which modern men have built, right? And I would always be recommending this: follow what a child does to remain happy, right? It's a trait to be taken from our younger generations as well, who will be our future. Right? So we should learn from those people and appreciate the fact that even young people as well, they can teach us something. Learning can be from anyone. It can be from people who are elder to you, people who are younger to you, and people from the same fraternity. It can be from anyone. Learning, it could be a continuous process. So as a child, I always propose this, that remain uneducated if you want to live your life peacefully, right? And let go of these things, because it's a trait of every child born. We should learn from them and nurture them based on the realities of life which we have faced, right? How we do that? Right? Simply follow 3 principles which we want our generations to follow, right? Nothing else matters. The 3 principles, 3 guiding principles, it can be yours as well, but at least align them with this thought process of following certain principles, so at least in whatever situation they are, they would be in their coming future, right? So they're aligned with the thought process of because a principally aligned person can achieve greater results from the one who does not follow any principles, right? And if we want our children to grow and seek happiness in everything they see, right? Everything they're getting, we want them to throw in a jungle, right? And learn the tactics of how to survive. We have done that, right? Just because we also got the same thing, we will not want our children to follow the same tactics of surviving, right? And uh, see, we did not come here in this life to survive. In my opinion, if we were thrown in a jungle to look for something and to survive there, we've learned that. Let's nurture our younger generations, the generations to come, who holds the future of this world, right? We came here to experience the abundance the nature has given to us, right? The nature has given to us the abundance of multiple things, right? And give it back to the society, right? So at least this. So why I mention giving in all my videos is because see, it's a cycle. I believe in I believe in a circular motion. Life revolves around your circles, right? So if this circle, if this circle and this cycle continues, right, I'm sure it will be a better future for our younger generations to come. So let me know what are your thoughts and what are your comments on this, and be happy to see what were your learnings from this video, and I'll be posting some more updates in this journey. Do you follow any core principles in your life, or did you try following any core principles in your previous life, or do you want to follow any core principles? See, principles, in my opinion, it leads us where we want to go. Okay, and it's all there has to be a goal behind your principles as well. How do you want to live your life? So the three principles which are the code of conduct of my life, okay, and will always be the code of conduct how I want to live my life.